Welcome back to my trading vlog. I'm just gonna get this done really quickly. I'm very busy and I very much apologize, but I've taken too many takes. I just gotta be quick and concise. So SLV is pushing higher. There seems to be a lean diagonal triangle here. We've had a breakout of that, and now we're seeing a new high. It's fantastic. I'm holding calls here, of course. It's almost like we've got a rising diagonal and a rising diagonal, so I'm a little worried about that too. But if we do get that bullish push higher, I do expect the price to melt up to 22.13, looking for 43 next year. SPY, between Obi-Wan and I, we are very able to forecast the intraday movements on SPY. We do a great job. Duke's there with his count too. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of analysis. I found ourselves in a reverse triangle. Obi-Wan was feeling bullish. He was looking at his indicators, and so I said maybe we'll go up to 398. And as we did so, we correctly forecasted this overthrow and the dip. Now the dip kept going and going and going. And actually, the dip, I thought we'd actually a bullish move higher, but no, the dip didn't stop. Price just kept crashing. At any rate, 388 would be the full measured move down there. That target, I probably did that measurement on a different time frame. That's why it doesn't show up very well there. In fact, it's probably done on the 1 hour. Breaking to that level would, of course, break this uptrend, and we'd be expecting to see more downside for SPY, and that would be a big deal. This has been a very sideways move, so I'm expecting that the next impulse wave that follows a sort of a pattern will be strong. Moving on from SPY, let's check out the dollar. The dollar has been dropping, and this is something that I forecasted, coming down to that 102.579 level. If we get an extension, we'll find ourselves down at 101.03. That seemed like a long way ago, but I've had that price targeted since, I don't know, we started heading off down here from wave 2, probably when we crossed this bearish continuation level. That bearish continuation level, these are good levels. I'm putting these down to try to show where the Elliott wave counts can be really actually be somewhat predictive. Here's a perfect 1, 2, 3 reversal there if you can catch that. So the dollar's heading lower. I have these yellow lines here to show what a frustrating extended correction would look like. This seems like it would make sense to me. Having this sort of a move in the dollar would be great for silver, which I'm expecting a rally in very, very soon. Let's look at AMC. Everyone's gonna be mad if I don't look at AMC. It's okay, I'm here. There's the chart. I've updated this count. It's possible that this is motive, but right now I have it labeled in like a double, triple zigzag. It's like a triple zigzag. It's like A, B, C, X, A, B, C, X, A. This is all B, and now we're working on C, and if we come down to 100%, we're down to 362. If we extend, we're at 278. And on a larger degree, the target's 255, so more downside for AMC is in the forecast, absolutely. GameStop is forming a beautiful, yeah, that's a bull flag. I don't know what else you could possibly call it. At this point, that triangle's getting a little long. It needs to break out very soon, or I'm just gonna have to write this off. I was expecting that we'd get a complete measured move up here off of that push, and that would take us up to 32.50, not 56 and 3828, but I'm actually thinking like 3290. Oh goodness, my voice. All right, so I think that's all I've got time for right now. Playboy actually was up like 12%, and now we've got this inverted head and shoulder pattern through here, which I'm really excited about. Price targets coming in at 239 and 261. I got out of my covered call. It was just frustrating holding it, so I actually bought a call that's like for July, because even when I was selling those calls, they would depreciate on me. I'd have to close them at like small losses, and it's like they're out of the money. But here you go. This is a beast. I wanted to make a big video for Playboy, and like it's taking too much time. I'm getting way too busy. I got too much going on. Basically, when Playboy's earnings reflected poorly because they wrote off a ton of goodwill. It was like north of $300 million that they wrote off of goodwill, and the goodwill it's what the difference is between like the value of a company and what Playboy paid for it. So Playboy bought a couple of really good companies, or bought, I don't know if they're good companies, they were being sold at least. They bought the Dream platform, Honey Birdette, and something else that evades me right now. I can't remember why. Nonetheless, they spent like $333 million buying these companies, and they wrote off like $300 million of it. And so that really put the numbers down. If you adjust for that, it looks like they might have even pulled a profit. The CEO was saying that they'd be cash neutral by the end of the year, if not positive, which is really fantastic. He clarified that they're going to be doing a licensing agreement with Fong Retail, but Playboy Management's going to be directly involved. He emphasized the company's focus on creators, which I really like. That's a big deal for me. He says that they are giving their creators more than their competitors, specifically, he said. And if you don't know, Playboy's starting a platform where creators can share their content and sign up for subscriptions, and then PLBY's business is giving them the platform. Of course, the creators are in control there, and they're making more than they are on their competitors' website. So without any advertising, they had 1.4 million creators sign up for their new digital magazine, which is incredible, right? And so I'm really optimistic. They've got like $35 million in cash or equivalents on their balance sheet, said the CEO. They have $157 million of debt. Okay, it's pretty heavy, but their fixed costs per month is only $500,000, Ben Kahn was saying, which is incredible. It really is. So they're definitely going in a new direction. They've made a lot of good steps. They're heading in the right way, and their stock is like bottoming. So I'm buying this stuff. I like it. I've got a good fundamental analysis. The book value is coming in seriously at like, I gotta go. This is getting way too long. Happy trading.